today, National Apricot Day. Apricot? Apricot. Yes, it's a thing. And Ellen Tailor is at Pyramid Ale House showing you how to cook with apricot beer. And this will definitely impress your friends at your Seahawks watch party this weekend. Ellen, what's happening?
So, yeah, now I'm confused too, Bill. Is it apricot or is it apricot? What I know is that it's delicious. Before I even moved to Seattle, I came out to visit some friends, and we went to a Mariners game, came to Pyramid, and I had an apricot ale, and I was like, this is so good. And now, fast forward so many years later, I won't tell you how many, and it's like, oh, well, we're going to cook with some apricot ale with the one and only Baroness. Her name is Jackie. She does have a real name, but she is pretty famous on Instagram. What are we making with this apricot ale?
Well, I say apricot.
Okay, apricot.
So but call it what you want, as long as you call it delicious, because I completely love apricots. Like, yeah. They're not in season right now, so the only way you can really celebrate is with some beer.
Okay.
Because it's just the best way to enjoy apricots
the
right
fruit,
now.
Right, and so
whatever this fruit's called.
The game is this weekend, right? You might be having a watch party, whatever. We got to start off with some breakfast. We got pancake with. Are we going to put apricots in there?
We are going. These are beer pancakes, ladies and gentlemen, and we are going to make an apricot. Now I want to say apricot. An apricot ale syrup for these pancakes.
All right,
so it's really easy. You can even do this when you're drunk, but I hope that you're not drunk when you're making breakfast. I mean, no judgment, but just saying.
Maybe a little, but okay.
So this is a half a cup of apricot preserves, half a cup of sugar.
My favorite.
And the best part, the apricot ale.
There we go.
So then all you have to do is just stir.
So it's literally 3 ingredients.
And it's a 1-to-1-to-1 ratio. So 1 part apricot preserves, 1 part sugar, 1 part beer.
Easy. The million-dollar question is, because I know people are watching, moms are like, great, I'm going to have my kids over, right, and we're going to feed them apricot, beer, pancakes. I can't do that. The alcohol burns off, does it?
Yeah, well, you know, I think that kids and beer don't mix, but, you know, who am I?
Right, they don't.
But when you do cook with beer, the alcohol does cook off, so you're not going to get your kids drunk, but it's completely up to you whether or not that's something you're comfortable with or not. I like to have this be my adult pancake syrup. Sure. But, you know, if you're feeding someone else's kids some beer, you probably want to let them know, hey, I beered up the syrup, just FYI.
Right, and that's from a mom's perspective too, right?
I have a kid.
You get it.
You know, just let people know. A lot of times people aren't going to have a problem with it. A lot of times people are. You don't know. Cool. You can do whatever you want with your own kids, but just let people know if you've beered up their kids' syrup.
So once we get done stirring, why don't we pour it over, because I'm going to send it back on over to the studio here real quickly, because next hour we're going to show you a chicken and apricot recipe. We'll figure out how to say it, right? But look at that.
Look at this. And you can thin it or thicken it as much as you want.
I think that just looks like perfection.
There you go.
Ooh, I'll put links to the Baroness's Instagram and how you can make all of these apricot recipes using the Pyramid Apricot Ale up on our website, q13fox.com/Ellen.
Look what I did there.
I need a knife.
So apricot, I believe, is correct, unless it's made by gorillas, in which case it might be apricot, but that looks decadent. We'll be checking back with you in a bit.
Apes making them.
Maybe.
Okay, thanks.
But that isn't the case here, obviously. All right, still ahead this morning, one of the toughest places